Hello everybody, Van Talmadge here again. It's getting towards the end of October now and the election's right around the corner. So I thought actually I should summarize some of my viewpoints, especially since the last few times I've been on video here. I basically was defending myself against Mr. Barrett and then giving you the story of Dr. Campisi. But what maybe is more important is what am I really for and why am I going to vote for the Democratic ticket in this particular year? Well, the answer is really twofold. They are, to me, the more competent team, and they will fight a little bit harder for the future of Milan. To understand that a little bit more, I want to repeat something I said in the last video, which was that the real function of local government is twofold. There's the management of the town and there's the future of the town. And those are two very different things and require different sort of outlooks. Well, in this current election, I think the management of the town question definitely goes to the Democrats, Mr. Fraley, Mr. McMullen, and Mr. Gold, all three of whom have serious history in business management, financial management, use of numbers, working with a lot of skills that would be useful in managing the town. We've seen from Mr. Barrett and the Republicans a mess. We've seen from Mr. Jeffries and the Republicans before me a mess. Different reasons, different conditions, but in both cases the Republican administrations have ended up causing us some trouble. The Democratic team, if it is elected, will come in and provide simply good management for the town's resources, the town's budgets, the town's money, proper accounting, proper openness to the people of Milan, all of the reasons I think that would make them a better choice than the Republicans, who do not have any recent history of any particular success in this area. Now, as far as Mr. Gallagher goes, I worked with him while I was supervisor, and we got along very well, so I have nothing, I want to say, untoward to say about him. But I would like to say that his 27 years as assessor did not include actually handling the books or handling anything more than his office budget. So the question is he prepared to take on the fiduciary responsibilities of the town? So I leave that for you to think about, but I do stress that the Democratic team, I think, is the more competent and would provide the better management of the town. Now let's go on to the second issue. Second issue is the future of the town. What do you see the town moving towards? Where do you want the town to go? And it's in this regard I have to tell you that the Democratic team would do much more to fight for the well-being of Milan, for the protection of our natural resources, our beauty, our way of life around here. And we know that because they've demonstrated that already in their commitment to the gravel mine issue. Now, the gravel mine issue is the issue in terms of the future of major things that might happen in Milan. And the scary part of this, and I have to say this, is that Red Wing has property not only over on Turkey Hill where they're proposing the mine there, but they also have properties or connected to properties on Academy Hill, and as we know, they've identified a lot of places in Milan that they think are suitable for mining. You have to be very careful on this one, and therefore you want a team that's dedicated and knows how to use their skills to tackle this particular issue. I think the Republican Party, particularly through Mr. Jeffries and his board, were pro-mine. I think the current Republican board is, at best, lukewarm. So if you want to take care of what the future of Milan is, you better think about this one. And I don't think there's any question that Fraley, McMullen, and Gold will put up a much better defense for the town of Milan. All right, those are my particular issues. I am Democratic. I've been Democratic for a long time, and I'm pleased to say I'm still Democratic. And I'm going to vote for the Democratic team. Thank you very much.